everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eleanor, this is the Nova Nook. Today we're doing a quick and to the point video because I really struggled this week with what to kind of add to my island. I wanted to continue this section next to the museum, kind of mimicking the path section I have down below, but honestly, it's just a little quick build because I was lacking inspiration and I just don't know what to do with the villager homes, so I don't want to do them yet because I don't know what to do. So that's what this video is. So if you like a nice short video, then you're in luck. So first we're starting off with pathing, the standard. I do the in-game path with the custom pathing over the top. All the codes of stuff I use in this video will be down below, so if you want to check out the creators, a lot more talented than I am. I cannot do custom designs for the life of me. I don't know how they do it. Anyway, so mimicking what I did on the other side of this bridge, I have a 4 tile wide path in the middle, and then on the other side I do dirt pathing, which is where I add the fencing. So I alternate between the hedges and the iron and stone fencing. I really need to get some materials and make more because I'm running out. I have barely any of this stuff left. I used way too much of it on this island, but it looks nice. So I just need to do some grinding and get me some more stones because it's the stone I'm missing. I just don't have any stone. Anyway, I'm doing that here. So alternating between the hedges and the iron and stone fencing, just to give it a little bit of, something extra. So that's what I'm doing there. And I wanted to incorporate more of the medieval building sides. So I decided to do that on the cliff face here and all around the side, like that side to the left of your screen. So I do that side eventually, but for now I am just kind of scattering some furniture. Look, I didn't really have a very clear plan going into this. It was a lot of what is in my storage, what can I use, which is why it kind of looks the way it is. I think it looks a little bit disjointed, but who knows, I might reevaluate it in a couple months before whenever I eventually get to finishing this island, because I feel like it has been ongoing for so long. So who knows, I might redo this area, but for now I think it's okay. It serves its purpose, I guess. There was something I did want to try, which I did get around to, which was nice. I wanted to have a go with doing turning one of the trucks into a food truck. I've seen it on Instagram quite a lot and I was like, you know what, this would be a great little spot to do it. So I do eventually do it, just not this part. I started off because I didn't know how far back I wanted this path to go, mostly because I could not be bothered moving the villager homes over there. I just couldn't be bothered doing it and time traveling, and it was just a lot of effort for me today. And I was like, I'm doing a bare minimum video, a bare minimum build on my island with whatever I have. Even the customization, I was like, you know what, I can't be bothered because I had to travel to Halves Island a few times and I had to keep, you go back and you exit the custom designer thing and I couldn't be bothered. So it's bare minimum. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just scattering a bunch of furniture that I had in my inventory. So I really wanted to put the little tiny library because I think it's adorable, mixed in with some benches, some street lamps, stuff like that. And this is when I start to put the medieval building sides here. I put this here for now, but I do eventually change it around. I ended up putting a column in between there, and honestly, looking back at it, I probably will change the column again, but again, who knows. Of course, adding a little yellow leaf pile. We've got to add little leaf piles here and there. And this is kind of where I decide to, okay, I want to change a little bit this museum entrance. It looked a little bit messy to me. I think because I had used the dirt path on the other side, I was like, okay, it needs to be somewhat cohesive. So I go in, take away the pathing, and I go and add in the dirt pathing just to kind of make it a little bit more joined with the other side. And then I also switch around the statues because I think the mossy one fits under the tree nicer. I still don't know what I want to do to the left of the museum, because I have a little bit of space, not a lot, but this tiny little bit of space that connects to the beach, and I just have no idea what to do with. So if you have any suggestions or some things you want to see on this island, you know, please leave them in the comments below, because you know, I'm having a little bit of a creative block right now, which is, you know, it happens to people. I just need to spend more time on Instagram and Pinterest, you know, saving ideas. Anyway, so this is what I decided to do. I also mimicked the other side for symmetry. I only did 2 dirt paths, because I only need to do 2 kind of fence sections, because there's no point, because there's the other fencing directly behind it. And then I add the beautiful statue on this side as well, which I think it looks quite nice, but again, I have all this area over here that I don't know what to do with, so I feel like it's kind of neglected, but oh well. So this is when I decided I wanted to extend it further. So I just go ahead and do that. I extend this whole path further up, and then I think later in the video I actually extend it more, so you will see a little bit more later on. But yeah, I extended the pathing, and then I extended the dirt pathing just upwards as well. I didn't do the right side, I only did the left, because I don't know how I want this to connect to villager homes, so I left it blank so I can figure out what to do. I know I want to move those 2 homes, I want a little bit more space, but I just haven't figured it out yet. I haven't mentally prepared or planned anything, so I've just left it there for now. So this is when I'm adding the decorative pillar, and I'm looking at it, and I don't know why I decided to go with the red brick, so I will probably change that later on, but for now it is what it is. We've just left it like that. But I think it blends the building sides a lot better, and you kind of don't see that gap in between them anymore, which there is always going to be that little gap between the fence and that other part. So I just decided to do that. And then yeah, I extend the medieval building sides all the way up. Actually not all the way up, I do leave a little bit of cliff facing, but I did it for the majority of it, which I think looks quite nice. And then yeah, just going in and adding the fencing. Again, I ran out of the stone fencing. I really need to spend some time and just grind that. Who knows, I might figure out sometime. I have, who knows. And then I decided to, I haven't used a utility pole in a while, and I wanted to incorporate it somewhere back here. But yeah, I ended up fully extending the path right to the back, because there was just no point having that tiny little space that wasn't being used. And I thought here I could really use and put in that little food truck kind of coffee vibe I was thinking. I think it looks okay. I don't know, it's a little bit all over the place. I think I've spent too much time on this island that it's all kind of blending into one for me, and then I'm just like, does this look good? Am I just, you know, just putting together a bunch of random things? Is it even cohesive? Who knows? So I think this area needed a tree, so obviously I have to go find a tree. And then I realized I didn't have a shovel. I think it just broke, so I had to get a shovel, which I don't know why I don't have the golden shovel. I think the only golden tool I have is the watering can, but oh well. So grab a shovel, and then yeah, I just wanted a nice tree there because it just needed some little bit more nature and height. Again, I also just need to plant a bunch of trees here because I'm really running out of trees and it's not good, and they take so long to grow that I just can't be bothered. So popping in a tree, and then I put in a flower just in front of it as well, just to add some sort of natural element to it, because I guess it's what it needed. And then I'm going in to furnish this back area, so I really wanted to separate the ocean from the land area, so I just did these the jail bars. I don't know if they're a little bit too harsh for the area, and maybe I should have gone with the medieval building sides or the castle walls or anything like that. Again, I'll let it sit for a little bit and see how I kind of feel about it. I think it looks okay. I think it blends well with the truck, and it just, I have used these jail things in other areas of my island, so it's not like that's the only area, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I saw this I saw a post on Instagram which used one of those trucks and added like a custom design to the side of it, and I was like, oh, beautiful, amazing, incredible. So I wanted to do it, and that is what I did. Custom design code for that will be in the description below, so please check out the creator. Honestly, they do incredible work. I don't know how people have the patience and creative like ability to do that. I always struggle. Anyway, I wanted to make it really like a pop-up food truck. So I'm like, these bottle crates I thought could be like a really cool repurposing. Like, you know, instead of buying chairs and stuff, they've put out these bottle crates that you can sit on, and I think it looks cool. So that's what I decided to do. And yeah, just adding in some random items. Like I had a skateboard in my storage, didn't realise, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. Instead of adding all the bikes I've been adding, I was like, yeah, skateboard, sure. I don't know who's skating, like which one of these animals can skate, but it makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Honestly, this build in particular is very much like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to put things anywhere and see if they go. I really wanted a duck there, and I thought the duck just sitting on a rock would be cute, so I put a duck there. I hope you like the duck there. Honestly, tonight I'm all over the place. It is like 9 p.m. when I am doing this, like editing and doing this voiceover, and I'm ready for bed. It's been a long week, I'll tell you that, and I have to go to work tomorrow because I do work full time. Anyway, this is just me trying to figure out what I wanted to put where. I was like, well, I have to add a bike, so I popped a bike back there just to kind of fill up that space. And yeah, I just had some random things. I thought the picnic set would look quite cute. You know, a couple people might have like brought their own picnic and they wanted to grab a coffee, so they're sitting on the little bottle crates, stuff like that. Yeah, so I thought that looked cute. Decided to. I think it flows nicely over the bridge, and I think it connects quite well with the area beneath it. I think it is quite a cohesive look, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of do something small to this area, but still keeping it within the vibes of the island, and I think that works quite well, mainly because I just didn't want to figure out what to do with the villager homes, and because I have this huge space to the right of this area, which goes all the way back to that farm that I built in a previous video, and I just don't know what to do with, and I'm really kind of struggling with ideas because I've done all the ideas I did have for this island. You know, I did the river walk with the 3 bridges. I did, you know, turning the Nook's Cranny into a like a petrol station. I did the tiered museum thing. I did something with the other resident homes, like the cafe and the bookstore. So it is a little bit of a struggle trying to figure out and keep coming up with ideas for an island which isn't just ripping off someone else's island, because you can take inspiration from other people's work, but I'm not gonna just directly copy it like item for item. I still want to add my own elements to it. So, you know, it happens. You get kind of in a creative slump where you're like, I literally just, my brain is not having the creative energy to figure out something. So this is I was really struggling with this little blank area to the left of the path in that little spot. I was like, I just don't know what to put in there. Like, do I fill it with flowers? Do I do what? So then I found this pine tree in my storage. I'm like, actually that looks quite nice because it adds a little bit more greenery. It takes up a lot of space. It doesn't make it feel so empty. So I decided to put that there. And I think that's kind of it. I hope you all liked this video. It's a very quick and simple one, but either way, I hope you liked it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.